And welcome to day 3 of my recordings, day 2 of the Children's of the Thread retreat, our first full day of stitching. So today, the room, well, technically opened up at 7, but they weren't closing it, so it was open whenever anybody wanted to get in there. I managed to get in there about 8 o'clock this morning, and so I had a few plans of what to do. Unfortunately, I got down there and discovered that the one that I'd planned to start with, the Summoner by Autumn Lane Stitches, I didn't have any thread for. So while I waited for Ghostborn Needleworks to open up so I could have them kit up the thread, I worked on my tarot cards by the Witchy Stitcher. So here is where it looked like the last time you saw it from yesterday's stitching. And then I managed to put in 120 stitches into it. And so now this is what it looks like. Trying to get a spot where I can show both it and be able to see what you're seeing. So mainly I brought this down at the bottom, outlined the panda's legs and his arm, and then added in some of the purple over in here, and that got me to my 120 stitches. At that point, I was hoping to start my Autumn stitches, but I still didn't get there. Ghost Boy I was busy stitching, and his assistant was, you know, had a bunch of orders to do. So instead, Lola Crow's Stitch Along dropped 2 hours early, so I got started on that. So right now it's just the frame, so I don't have a really good picture of what it will look like. But I did manage to put in 384 stitches into this. So this is where I've got it to now. So it is up at the top of the frame with like some balconies that are supporting a giant whale skeleton. So I used the 3 colors I had and just put in a bunch of stitches until I got a little tired of that one. And so then I finally got the full thing kitted up in Cosmo colors for the summoner. And so normally I do a top left start, but on this one, just because I was did a whole bunch of black on the Lola Crow one. I really didn't want to start in black, which is what the top left corner is. So instead, I went for the lightning and did I think it's 747 in DMC, but since it's hit up in Cosmos, I don't remember what the actual color is. But I just got a nice little 44 stitches in on that. So I managed to get 548 stitches in, which was a good 200 more than yesterday. So I was really happy with that. As for the retreat itself, we did a couple of like they start off the morning with a bingo, which was cross stitch bingo. So instead of letters, they call out, seam ripper, and you'd mark that on your bingo board. I didn't get a bingo, but it came close a couple of times. And then they had a surprise, spooky surprise, which was a audiobook narrator who loved Stephen King, who came in and she read one of Stephen King's short stories, which was fun. And then, Joshua from Cross Stitch in Cambria did a group photo for everybody who's bought his merch. So that was kind of fun to go and wear my shirt and hold up my tote bag and be part of the group there supporting him. And then they did a stash dive where they call out something like a seam ripper, and the first person to hold it up got it. And I did win one of those with a retreat mat, which was funny because I had just bought that the day before, so that was fun to. Uh, but yeah, so there was a lot of little fun games, and mainly it was just a lot of stitching. Um, I did in at 7 because I'm getting tired, but I did spend from like 8 o'clock this morning till now with only a couple of breaks. I left to come up for lunch, and then like one point when I just had to step out of the room. They did kick on the AC today, which was so much better than yesterday. Just because with 140 people in the room, it does get hot. But there was still a couple points where I just had to step out and take a break. But other than that, I just was there stitching all day, so it was a lot of fun. I had a blast with my table. Um, Maid's partner was talking about stitching and just having fun. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, where sorry, my brain's gone. Today they also did the fabrics exchange and the smalls exchange, and then tomorrow I think they have one last big retreat thing, which right now I'm blanking on what it is. Um, and so tomorrow I'm taking my Wandering in Middle Earth down and I'm gonna work on that. Um, Other than that, I don't know if I'm gonna take anything else. If I do take anything else, I'll probably either take the Summoner or the um, Little Crow one, because I do know that there's a group of us who are started the Little Crow one yesterday, and so we're gonna meet and take up a picture tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm gonna work on that one. I have like I think 6 weeks till the next the first pattern drop, other than the frame will drop. So I don't know. I'll take either of those two, and then Wandering in Middle Earth. But I kind of want to focus on Wandering in Middle Earth and get a lot of the Hobbit hole done. So that is basically it for me for today. I'm gonna get this uploaded. Unfortunately, I still do not have a charger, so this is probably be the last one. I'll have to upload from the last day, kind of in my do a last day in overall retreat view as the last one, and then do Holland table gifts when I'm back. So once again, leave me any questions if there's something that you would like uh, my viewpoints on or you have questions about. And I will see you all then. Bye.